Mr. Billionaire Tiger Woods with another DUI charge. Another one. Huh. Why? Again. What's going on? Is Mr. Tiger Woods getting the help that he needs? I don't know. I don't keep up with the man. Is he seeing a therapist? Is he spending time alone with God? Is he a part of any men's accountability group, going to detox program? I don't know. Is something that he thought he was done with and he came back? Did he still drink on a regular basis? A lot? Occasionally? I don't know. The man put other lives in jeopardy because he was driving under influence and his vehicle toppled over. Well, I think it was on the side. His vehicle toppled over. It was on the side. He's still alive. Put others' lives in jeopardy because rather than pay somebody to drive him wherever he's driving, he put others at risk. And this is a billionaire that many would assume should have a lot of knowledge, right? Should have concern for people to not do something like that. But even billionaires can be very foolish, with decisions and stuff, right? Like that. Sad. But rather than badmouth, of course I'm gonna healthily critique the man. Like all of us should be healthily. We should have healthy critique of ourselves. We should allow others to critique us, and I think in a healthy way. Critique. A lot of people do critique in unhealthy ways. But does money buy happiness? This is a depressed billionaire. This is somebody that is looking for something in some sort of escape or something. Because according to records, he didn't have any alcohol in his system, but he refused a urine test, which would have identified some other substance in his body that likely would not be good. But he's depressed. Can money buy happiness? Sure, Tiger Woods can buy whatever he wants. Go wherever he wants, whatever he wants. Goodbye. Wow. And will I say money can buy happiness? I would say money can buy fleeting happiness. Because when you don't have food to eat, when you don't have basic energy for your house, lights, water, shelter, that is hard to have a decent measure of emotional wellness and mental well-being without at least basic needs. So when those are covered, wow, you feel a little happiness well up inside you because those are basic needs. I mean, are there people that do maintain a decent level of mental well-being even if they're really struggling for the basic needs? Yeah, and those are some amazing people right there. Those are not the majority of people. But usually people are going to feel a certain kind of way down if they don't have their needs met, right? But that's what. But once you get those things, you may feel good for a while, but eventually that lingers. That kind of tapers off. You get now you're making great money now. You're getting the nice home and the amenities and the luxurious cars and the the luxurious vacations. You are, wow, you're feeling good. Dopamine in your brain, you feeling good. But I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a millionaire myself. But I've listened to millionaires. I've read their books. I've heard the testimonies. They say that thing doesn't linger, doesn't stay. That feeling of that super high you get, it doesn't linger. It's fleeting. So money, I think, can help you to have some level of happiness. I would say fleeting happiness, a measure of comfort. It does not bring joy, which is like a deep satisfaction, a deep contentment. Joy that even despite what happens around me. Although I go through challenges and go through loss and go through failures, and people don't like me. Some people don't like me. I lose some friends. I lose some family members. Death of loved ones, death of a job. Betrayal, and all I feel the pain. I'm able to tap into a greater source of joy. And me personally, that's God, right? That's the joy that despite things happening, I got resilience to bounce back through the hurt. And that loss, that pain, that rejection does not lead me to go into to make things worse and now become an alcoholic, now become a sex addict, now become super overly materialistic, because I'm looking for something to fill that pain, to fill that void. Right? And having all those things, getting all those things does not help. As the Bible says, Jesus says like this, life does not consist in the abundance of things a man possesses. And it's a world where we are obsessed with getting things. Acquisition, getting. But even though that's not enough. I mean, there was a guy years ago named Howard Hughes. I think in today's money, he'd be worth, like, according to studies, $55 billion. The dude was divorced twice, and up to his death, he was very isolated, wasn't really interacting with anybody, and kept himself very physically unkept. Hair long, nails long, wouldn't take showers. He was depressed, obviously, with billions of dollars. I think around 70-something years old. Yeah, I know Tiger Woods got things going on, but I think stuff with his, I believe he was previously married, got stuff with his kids. I don't know, I guess sharing custody or not. I don't know. I don't know the details. But he's empty. He's broken. But I love what the Bible says in 1 Timothy 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. For not money in and of itself. Money is a tool, a resource. It helps me to get my dreams met and reach my purpose, fuel my purpose. I don't serve it. It serves me. I love the people it serves. I don't love it. But many have loved money. Erroneously. Love it. People lie for money. Murder for money. Scam for money. It's the root of all kinds of evil. Why do people do a lot of evil things? Money. The love of it. I want to be rich. I want to get this. I want to get that. And I'll do whatever it takes. I'll strip. I'll be hofer. What? Root of all kinds of evil. While some have coveted after an excessive, unrestrained, toxic desire for it. While some have coveted after, they have erred from the faith. That greed, that lust for it, have made them depart from higher things, noble things. God himself. Being a great husband, a great wife, being a great humanitarian, living in your deep, powerful, divine purpose. You have erred from the faith. They have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So a lot of people are chasing after the money at the expense of investing time with their kids, time with their loved ones, their spouse, time taking care of their own physical health, time away from what they were really born to do. A lot of people are chasing after they do all the things for money, yet they're not doing what they were really made to do. They're not living in their godly purpose. They're not. I gotta do this. I want to get a lot of money. I don't really like it, but it's sure I must be rich though, wealthy though. But you get all that stuff, but you're still depressed though, And then intimate time with God, personal, intimate, quality time with God. That's now on a back burner. But then you go to God when stuff hits the ceiling and stuff really get bad. You lose a loved one, lose a friend, you get a cancer diagnosis. Now you want to remember God, Mr. Billionaire. Come on. No, have God in the midst of it through it all. Whether you have a low amount of money or high amounts of money, keep God in the center of it all, through it all. So that's it, y'all. God bless you. Pray for Tiger Woods, but the ball's in his court. The golf ball's in his court. Pray for it, man. I love y'all. Much love.